Welcome, knights, to another stream of Tales of Arise. Last we left off, we got knocked off the boat. Now we gotta find everybody. Especially Hoodle. I want my owl back. I want my owl boy. Alright. Oh yeah, we lost the blazing sword as well. Alright. So look at the road.
Niori. Shion. Damn it.
Oh. Crabs! Fossils.
Here I come! Here I come! You're finished! Destruction! Eternal devastation! You're mine! Double Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! You're finished!
Tough to fight for Alphen, because he can actually feel the pain.
Eternal devastation! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Crush!
Oh. Now.
Here I come! You're finished! Double Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha! Crush! Eternal devastation! It's over!
This is so having to fight by myself. No allies.
Eternal devastation! Double Demon Fang! Crush! Here I come! Crush! Double Demon Fang! It's on! You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang! Crush! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Double T Fang is my only good move. He'll attack from a
Demon
distance.
Fang! Sword Rain Alpha! Double Demon! I'm nearly done for.
I don't know if I'm supposed to just witness by myself or if I just gotta survive long enough.
Double Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha! Crush!
Maybe just take out one?
Eternal devastation! Not a chance! Crush! Eternal devastation!
I do not have Mystic Guard anymore.
It's over! Eternal devastation! Destruction! Double Demon
The Blazing Sword was the biggest loss.
Destruction! Crush! Shockwave Slap! This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha!
There we
Rising
go.
Falcon!
Okay, guess I had to take it on a little bit. Just feeling the pain now.
Alvin?
Manuel. With Hoodle.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
What about Hoodle?
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Voron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Unwell's join the party. Dylan has joined the party. Unwell, retired Avenger. Ooh, holy. Nice resistant plus. Nothing I can get with Alphen.
We won.
Interesting. For some reason my N key did not unmute my mic.
Right, here goes! Here I come!
Alright. Now I have teammates. This will be a lot easier. Stop their casting.
Shut him down!
When Mel's in the blah 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 magic stage.
In an instant! Impact block! My turn! I'm not done! Dragon form! It's time! Eat dirt! Right spear!
Lightning condemned!
Heal!
Thunderblade!
Mirage!
Illuminate the
Here I
stars!
come!
Come forth!
It's
Holy
over.
Glimmer! Holy Lance!
Double demon fang! Crush!
Now!
Double me! In an instant!
I'll spin over Mel. Combo would activate. Okay, well,
With this, I can become even stronger!
oops. Poodle, you're finally back. My boy. I see the owls over there. Some tomatoes.
Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
It's an awkward situation.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
But having that conversation in earshot of Alphen. White eye patch now.
You're sick?
Or hold on, I'll wait until I grab Law. And
Forest?
then I'll do the thing. There they are. Kisara, Law.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah. And now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Everybody shocked. Oh, I forgot that. Died, I think.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegus. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping.
Our owl boy is safe. I think he's in Brunel's.
I shudder to
A
think
cloak.
of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
Just got some story plot dropped on us. Well, mostly dropped onto the team.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make
Alfred's an old man.
That's right. Pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at
Hey,
full
you
capacity,
got the time
it's
out.
practically a suicide
Please.
mission.
Got the dino
We
boy.
stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Okay, let me hold Hoodle. Let me hold the owl. The chunky owl.
Thank you.
It's fine.
I don't
Alright,
see the
everyone.
owl. Where's
Let's
the
break
owl?
for now.
Give me my owl boy. Very disbanded.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
I think. I feel like the owl will hear once I go outside. Because I think he sensed another owl for me. Oh, give me my owl. Okay, I'll talk to everybody first and
You're certainly full of surprises.
get my
aren't
owl
you?
back.
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
Old
If I may
man.
be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
And have an owl party where I toss Hoodle around. And I'll bring out the owl.
All this time, I
There's
thought
the
it
owl.
was the worrying about
There's our owl
Shion
boy.
and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I actually wonder how
doubt it.
time has actually
When the Renans
passed
invaded, the world as I knew it
since
changed
the start of this
overnight.
journey.
Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist.
Well, I mean, you could learn
I never have
martial
met up with you
arts
guys,
as well.
that's for sure.
You'll
Have you
fight
learned
that
to
way.
embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Well, Alvin, we still gotta talk to 2 other people. Talk to Kasara.
What do you see out there?
Zoogles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on
I
inside
was
me.
hearing something, but nope.
And you
Just
did the
probably
same
the
for him,
cows
for
next
Dohalim,
to us.
when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones
Also,
are the
you
people who
kind of
abducted you.
knocked out.
The ones who forced you to wield
Woke
that
up
power.
with your hands,
They're the
button.
ones you should be blaming.
so you
Not
probably didn't
only
even do
that,
the damage.
But that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Good talk. These cows have been really annoying. Butting in on the console. Dr. Law. All here.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has
Alphen.
nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for
See
the
if I can catch this
inspiring
though.
Elfin of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Alright,
Back to the inn, I guess.
to the inn.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
Come on, Alvin.
I'm up for it.
Hombre.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Let's go. Members who have left return to your party. Bumbling fighter extraordinaire. A fire punch. Well. Perfect for eating, guarding. We'll save Vivia's bat. That's something up there.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Ooh. Zara, switch with Dolphin. We need a.
Not this way, I guess.
Oh, it's that way. Hey. Da. Interesting that they're coming from this
If the
direction.
pain's too much,
We cut through their
We've all got
territory.
our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come!
Unless the others came from up here.
We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zugo policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Hey, Vic!
Suffer and flash!
I shall steal you where you stand.
Double demon fang! Eternal devastation!
It's almost too strong.
Bring it open! Be my guest! No escape!
Rending you on high. Another incantation
No
ruined.
limits!
Ooh. No limits, despite no particular technique.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! My turn! Mirage! Double demon fang! Try harder! My turn! Strike! Eat dirt! Tear! Hurricane thrust!
Legion smelling to me.
I'm not done! Eat this! Destruction!
Armor won't save you.
Air pressure! Crush!
Resonate with the arm.
Stalagmite! I'm ready! Escape!
All yours, Kisara.
Here I come! It's over! Heal! Thanks! Crush! Super force!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too.
He's an old man.
My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
Like every main character of anime. Power of friendship.
Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion. Then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana.
The power of friendship.
Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Okay, team, put your hands in the middle. Go. On 3. Come on. Guys? No? Okay.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare
They,
well.
they don't
before
want to
we
do the power of
venture
friendship.
forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. By the way, How is Mahavar doing?
Oh.
Wait, don't tell me we still haven't
Oh,
found him.
the captain.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Well, he
Perhaps he couldn't
was.
bring himself to abandon the ship.
Yeah, he was piloting the
You
ship.
mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
Probably fine. It's got a giant ass ship.
Thistleim was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
they almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of
Food
course,
makes everybody
a little
happy.
magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease.
And
It
they'd
turns
really
out a
get
hearty meal can be a powerful
Luffy
weapon.
as an ally. They'd make food for him.
Something's on your mind. You
I
having
don't know
second
if
thoughts
that's
about
get say the
rescuing
power of
Shion?
friendship.
Of course
Or am I
not.
tripping?
Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely.
Apparently I've been
I
talking with
already decided I wasn't
games.
going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a
only
part of me thought it
1.1%
served
of
her
the
right,
frames I've
that she'd gotten
I
what
got
she
is
deserved.
been dropped.
But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her.
Though
But it's
I
not
do
like I'll
have
be
like
shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any
only
of it.
4 things that
Who
On
said it had to
Wi-Fi?
make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not.
even though Amatria
As for
died.
what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
She
Or
got the
don't,
karma that was coming
if
to
you
her.
don't want to. It's just an idea.
A
I'm
form
still
of being
searching too.
stabbed
remember?
like a shish kebab.
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Alright, what's this? What's this side quest? You got for me, man.
Okay.
You people know how to fight Zeugles, yeah? Okay. Interesting phrase. Cause I got a favor to ask. You indeed appear to be in dire straits. First one we always wiped out all Zeugles though, trying to kill stuff. Oh, you did. Those Zeugles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Yeah, these ape Zeugles. They got huge arms, which we can use to smash the surface of the water and create a big shockwave. Do that to stun the fish, picks up float to the surface and taking.
Damn it.
Interesting. Somehow they learned how to do that recently. I'm good, it's causing us to go hungry. Quite the pickle you are in.
What?
Damn straight it is. Ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fishing ain't good for the waters.
Is that so?
Oh, so that's the point of contention. Hanging zoos are stealing the fish. And then which you fish, not the actual fishing. That's the ones that can have it takes. Yeah, we can
Okay.
take on the zoogles. Oh, these fishing zoogles. Couldn't have put it better myself. It's the fisher herself. This gets kind of quite fired up. It's
Great job.
might kind of feel to help us out, ma'am. So I lights on your feet. Really appreciate it. Fishing fiends.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having
Where's
fish for
this
soup
now?
tonight.
Poodle, come out. For now. I thought this. There's a chest. Okay, who leaves a chest in the middle of the water? So
I can't wait to start making our
this
meal.
evening.
We having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
I think. Oh no. Any? Oh. Potato.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Poodle, where do you sense it? Oh, there he is. Just our haircut. Goodbye, owl.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Zoom. There was an owl. Right now for Law Hewart, it's time for you to become a different kind of warrior. You are now the blind fighter. Continue onwards. We now have Law, the blind martial artist.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Another owl. He's Daredevil now.
Feels like I'm
Florida was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. Don't get me started on the insects.
It's so
Hanging in
goofy
there,
now.
Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have.
Oh, the fun I can have with the outfits.
welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Oh, you look so dumb. I can't wait until Law gets his overdrive and just doesn't miss the card when the high patch is on.
Can't get out of this! Destruction!
I'll stop its talk. Thanks, Kisara.
Devastation! Sword Rain Alpha! Carve through armor! Sword Rain Alpha!
Sleep now.
Another incantation ruined.
You're mine! Destruction! Take this!
Illuminate the dark. Come forward. Holy land.
You picked the wrong fight!
Resonate with the earth.
I'm not done!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Potatoes. They're all in. Yeah, so I gotta go over here. Art crystal. There's the. I gotta fight. Time for fishing.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish.
Bass, gaff, catfish. Yeah, there's catfish. Like, okay. Okay, well, this
Hey,
this
what
can
do you
catch
think
the
about that spot?
Good idea.
bass.
I'll go for that one. I've got something.
Nice if I could like change the person fishing, but
Well, it's
Only
not
Kisara
bad per
fish.
se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
only I'm not keeping bass as a pet. Bass. None of those.
There's a nice breeze here.
The charming wood. See if I can grab one of you.
Could it be?
Probably head back to Elementia so I can get some more fishing rods for the fishes I've caught. There we go.
This fish is way bigger
Ooh,
than
it's a
I was expecting.
Chunky boy.
Stars above. That's gotta be a new record.
The X.
I've got something.
I don't know. Fish side. Oop, that was the wrong button to click.
Good fishers
Okay,
always
yeah,
keep
that
their
was
cool.
that was a fail. I accidentally hit RB instead of right trigger. Okay.
There we go.
Trigger. Trigger.
I'll let you
Okay,
go
you
this
know what?
time.
Because I'm not gonna go with the other ones. We'll continue onwards.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Fight the 8 Zoogles.
Hi,
Go
Hoo.
through fists.
I'm not
Let's
pull through.
put them
Man,
down.
This place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elder
Lemon
Menancia
tree.
Pride.
Yeah, I'll go down this way. This way. Down. And over here. Twice. Climbing up the tower.
What's this thing?
Land on the enemies so I don't take full damage.
Eat dirt! Stalagmite! In a bind!
Sleep now.
Right!
I'll be saving
Double
this one.
Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation!
Can't this?
Shockwave Flash!
More with that
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
only glimmer.
Take this!
All this log gonna do is Mystic Art.
Eternal Devastation! Destruction!
Yep.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
It fits perfectly. Lightning reflexes. Highly relying on his reflexes and senses. I've seen Yenny. Oh, I got knocked out. Dolheim revived me. I'll just wait.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Fitting. Gotta stop the movements. The law can actually hit him. Can't see. Climbing up the leaves.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Go no further.
You're mine!
I'll tear you apart. This is the way to go.
Ow.
I'll be saving this one. Lightning supernova.
Can't get out of this!
More with that
Hurricane Thrust!
Raging
Mirage!
Raging now.
Blow them away! My turn! You picked the wrong fight!
Benediction light.
Mirage!
Use too much.
Soaring Light Spear! I'm ready! Blow them away! I can feel my power growing!
Now port back to the client as soon as I get fast travel point. Some pepper. Some lettuce. Past. Bulls. Oh no, the warthogs. Screechers. Just. Nice. Wow. Bypassed. This way. Potatoes. Now I walk also slowly to this owl,
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
who has the other bandage.
Hmm? You're saying we should check the owl forest?
We now have bandages. Now he's more like Daredevil. When he first got the powers. Let's see what's up.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Peppers,
What's this?
red lavender.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift
Was
wrapped.
already injured.
Right, Kisara?
Can't see.
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Okay, somebody hold Ball's hand so he doesn't fall off the bridge. Hey, you got the golden.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely
Interesting.
certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken.
But Naori and Shion
Complicated machinery
are
can
related.
sometimes break down or have
Some
failures.
capacity.
Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec.
3
Alvin,
centuries.
you said the mask was
300
to
years?
placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check?
That's a lot
You
of
were wearing
time
it the whole time you were asleep, right?
to
I guess I must have.
have an identical
So that's
mask.
300 years you were wearing it.
to an
It's
ancestor.
just a hunch, but do you think that the
And he'll
mask
start
might be...
making the lick.
The reason he lost all
More,
his
2 more
memories?
followers. Go.
All but a select few
Yeah.
strong ones.
Followers.
So deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the
I'm
form of
guessing when I
dreams.
rated aggro.
It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain.
Because I didn't notice
It's certainly
the
possible.
followers come in.
As for how,
But only
I
2
wouldn't
more.
know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as
I
well.
don't know how the last requirement,
I'm sorry for snapping.
but
at you
I
back
still
there.
need to
It's thanks
to
to
have
you that I
that
feel like
30-day thing.
we're
Is, but I'm
finally
sure
getting
it's
somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary.
it's
Reading others' feelings
done,
has
essentially,
never been my
quotations.
strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
That's the 30 days.
I really hope Shion's
Yeah.
okay.
I get
Yeah. Book. Yeah, let's get the XP.
done. This is sure to give the others some much needed energy.
Yeah, actually, I should have made Law book. That'd be a sight to see. 'Cause he can't see. Oh. Xion. So sad.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Volon smirking menacingly.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on. Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to
Bandages
predict
don't
the
look
weather
good from
or
the
find
side.
secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
what are you doing? Lightning bat!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Winrel, leave the blind man alone.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh! It's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but...
You can see a
I
little
did
bit of his
lot
eye.
terrible things back then.
That
And
angle.
I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms. You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
I got a fast travel point. Okay. back to the Thessalon so I can hand in that side quest. And go see the Owl King. Got new stuff for us. Oh, dude. Well,
Okay.
stopping you. Everything's going them ape suits.
Okay.
Spit them all out. Fish are safe for the time being. Huh? Oh yeah, that's good. You don't go hungry now either.
Yes.
Really do love to fish though. Nothing beats going out and casting a trusty rod.
What?
Oh, I actually use nets to fish here. Way easier that way.
Really?
You what?
Hmm.
They prefer fish in bulk, whereas you enjoy the thrill of a one-on-one battle. Simply a difference in class. If you ever need a fishing partner, I for one am always happy to accompany you.
Dohalim.
Dublin. Ooh, things are heating up over here. Looks like you guys will keep yourself, friend. And thanks for all the help that makes the goals I can fish in peace. Ooh. The money.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh, no. Wait, I can't. Can't fast travel any point. Because I'm kind of technically away from every other
Looks
area.
like we made it here in one piece.
Look like I can still check on my ranch. Oh, we got sheeps. Let's go. Ooh. Got sheeps. 4 sheeps. Okay, definitely need gels. Okay, so I can only get one. Uh. Uh, 4-2, 450. 6. Ow.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yes, we did, Katara. Need armor. Okay,
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city.
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Dudes. Level 32.
It's a duel of the arts! Lightning orb!
See the blah 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 woman.
Someone's feeling lively.
Running around emails.
This should make for some good weapon
Space
crafting
stones.
material.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh,
Joe's on with us. Gotta say Dolo. You know me, my boy. Bunch of terrapin fists.
Gotta break through.
Oh. Wow, you can do a mystic arts while blindfolded. Ow.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around. Raging Storm!
Nice.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
we have a long way yet to
Orange
go.
shell. Climbing up the ladder. Climbing up. Go left. So ways over here. A lot of peach shells.
No choice. I'm surrounded.
Don't mind if I do.
Steel letter parts.
Eat dirt. Sword Rain Alpha. You're mine. You're finished.
Now!
All yours, Kisara.
My turn.
Here goes!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Don't mind if I do.
It's over. Destruction.
Here goes! Bananas, let's go!
Mirage. Double Demon Fang.
Holy Land!
Eternal Devastation.
Now! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang.
Easy! Way to go!
It's over. Heal.
Now! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang. Now. Here I come. Elusive Deity. Mirage. Sword Rain Alpha. Darting Light Spear. Tear.
Dance in the wind!
Here I this one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight. Begin. I'm ready. Blow them away.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Don't you? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Webs. Healing pebble.
What's
Lemon
this
juice.
thing?
pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Us. Alright, bypass. Ice. Called. Aha! Got the money from the chest. Pineapple gel. Nice. Those
Never stood
shells.
so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try.
Gotta break through. You're mine. Destruction.
Not on my watch.
Eternal devastation. Eternal devastation. You picked the wrong fight. Swordblade Alpha. Eternal devastation.
Old-fashioned and effective.
Glad you have your uses.
Smash you! I'll show you how reasonable I can be.
Eternal devastation.
I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off.
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No complaints here.
Art expert coming through.
I'm ready.
Kitara frozen.
Hammer! Oh, I got taken out. Oh, my blind man's down.
Take this.
Ooh,
Nothing gets by me. I'm on it. Swordblade Alpha.
Illuminate the dark.
Rip and tear.
Holy glitter. Holy roll.
All finished.
I'm ready.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
We're still standing. Barely.
Like to survivor. He's like a silver chunk. A bunch of enemies. Can't pass.
No choice. Eternal devastation. Destruction. Eat dirt. Try harder. No chance. Double demon fang. Swordblade Alpha. Crush.
Now I'm in the groove.
Destruction.
I'll face you. I'll smash you.
Crush.
Illuminate the dark.
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
Flowing blast. Talon Hurricane. I'm ready. Demons descend. Flashing fang. Easy.
Way to go.
Go away.
On your dreams.
Double demon fang. Swordblade Alpha.
Wind Astral.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
My turn.
Eat this.
Soaring light spear. Luna Rondo.
Raging storm.
Dragon Shell.
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
This one's all mine.
Benediction
Go away.
Eat dirt.
Now.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Try to bypass all the enemies. Yes, we're just. There's a lot of enemies.
Double demon. Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Now you see what I can do.
Destruction.
Elusive beam. Hitting the I weigh you all down.
In an instant. Impact block. We work
Okay,
well
hold up.
together.
Like a finely timed
Boost strikes that hit multiple enemies.
Double demon fang.
No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Eat this.
Double hit time. Swordblade Alpha. You picked the wrong fight.
I may be less pleasant than usual.
Wait, when have you ever been pleasant?
Not since meeting you, Law.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
You paid for that.
Yeah, I got some life bottles so I can survive going.
Not on my watch.
Eternal devastation.
Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Holy glitter.
I think it's just one last enemy. Sorry. Wow, armor breaker. Okay. So close. Need 100 more. Yeah,
I feel
it's in
stronger.
the red
I mean, a
chest.
Good. We're counting on you.
Mighty
Liliana.
guard.
On me?
Not. Oh, it's Sara's. Everybody's got their strongest.
Well, I'll do my best.
This. Boy healing pebbles. Epic. Mushrooms. Alright, Law. Time for you to become Chris Redfield. Punch boulder.
The design of this equipment is
That's. Well, it's dueling.
really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Some lights.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Items. Actually, yeah, 120.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason.
Ah, I got stuck. Okay, it's divine. Ow.
So you clamor for my true power? You picked the wrong fight.
I can carve through armor.
Destruction.
Benediction.
Double demon fang. Eternal devastation. Come one, come all. Take this.
Far enough.
You're finished.
I'm on it.
Take this. You're finished.
Only glimmer.
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend.
Beyond. Imbued with life.
Unraveling in an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
I can't hold on much longer.
Hurricane, this one's all mine. Hurricane thrust.
Now.
Doubling in an instant. Impact
Bam.
So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
Was on 1 HP. Shells. I have a lot of those. I got a lot of money. sell all these armors. Like 3 light bottles. By the arm. Forge. Thunder nail. What happened? Let me get the thumbnail. What can I get? Actually, I'm not going to be using gold gel at all. Okay. I can Winwell, stronger weapon. Alright. Attack resistance. 5% HP on enemy defeat. That would actually be hard. Especially on Alphen. Resisted. Down. This one would be good. Defense, fire damage, counter attack damage. Grab this one. Penetration plus 80% with damage. Damage reduce. First resisted for drop. Back. For drop. Aggro. Blood for battle. Damage up by 5% for each enemy on the field. This one might be good. Defense plus 20 for drops, resistance. Goes back down. Back down. Good enough. And this. Apparently she still has on. Equipment. Let's go down. Yeah, I'm going up against a boss. So penetration goes down, defense goes up. Give it to you. So boost your defense.
I'm impressed.
We'll save. Save the file.
Just how well balanced this thing is.
Touch this. And do this boss battle.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
It's another dragon. Nope.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a
Wyvern?
fight.
Watch your feet.
Fine bird.
Fall from here and it's curtains.
Area
We're just
Fame.
trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! While that thing seizes a talking meal!
Now let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Dragon show. Chinese supernova.
Guess I gotta hit with first.
Illuminate the sun.
You picked the wrong
What
fight.
would I do without you?
No further. Crush.
Dance in the wind.
Eat this! A thrilling performance.
Dance
Dance on the wind.
Burn. Eternal devastation.
Attack time! I'll finish you here and now!
Let's try harder. Here I come.
Lost my focus. Heal.
Holy Land.
Not my finest.
Is this it?
Okay. Well, okay. Five.
To do it.
Arctic waterfall. Freeze lancer. Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Eternal devastation.
Let's keep up the pressure.
It's over.
Purge malevolence.
I owe you one.
Fireball. Freeze lancer. Dance in the wind. Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack!
Is this it?
Ow.
There.
Heal!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on. This one's mine. Leave the dragon
Is this it?
No. Don't leave me all.
That should do it.
Piercing
Tornado.
Alpha.
The waters of unfolding Gazam. That's it. Seals. Mark
it.
the stockpile.
You're finished.
In a bind?
Hush.
Crush.
More where that came
This
from.
one's mine.
Here's that lightning condemned.
Elusive deity.
Thunder blade. Illuminate. There you go. Don't let up. This holy land.
This has a most peculiar taste.
How about this? Hurricane strike.
You picked the
Only
wrong
doesn't
fight.
have any healing all.
Destruction. Eternal devastation.
The fluidity of the
feeling so hot.
Take it easy. You'll hurt yourself.
Sorry. Didn't mean to make you worry.
Hurricane strike.
Eternal devastation.
Let me free you of your power.
Hurricane strike.
Destruction.
Lightning
This one's
condemned.
power.
Illuminate the dark! Holy glimmer! Holy land! Dance in the wind!
The earth
Air
throbs in
thrust!
pain.
Is this it?
Ow.
Arcane
Can't get out of this!
Freeze
beyond.
Imbue this vanquished soul!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Demon Fang! Freeze Lancer! Hurricane Strike!
They smite with blackened.
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane Strike!
Heal!
I'm gone.
Okay, here I go.
One more.
Lightning Orb!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Eat dirt!
I'll face you.
Eternal devastation!
Glacial fire. My head's spinning.
Spread!
CP up.
Magic is denied! Freeze Lancer!
Eternal devastation!
I'm gone.
Eternal devastation! I could do without
No
these
more
things.
Miss Night
Okay,
Girl!
well,
Dance
dodge 3 times, and I get hit all 3 times.
Air Thrust!
Here. Let me help.
Gale Force! Lightning Orb!
Shield and
Lightning Orb! I'll take it from here.
Get a Mystic Guard going.
Handle this! Deus Roar!
Elusive deity. Take this.
Hurricane Strike! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust!
No further.
going in. Nice. We've almost got this.
Almost isn't quite there yet.
I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain.
Raging Cascade!
Destruction!
Look sharp.
Eternal devastation!
Not in your dreams!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, boys.
Take this.
Flaming meteor.
Deity.
You're mine!
Illuminate the dark!
It's over!
Come forth!
Eternal devastation!
Holy land!
This one's mine.
Elusive deity.
I'm knocked up!
I'll face you.
Switch off.
You picked the wrong fight!
Meteor.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Benediction
Holy
light.
Wow, no, so close, so close.
Now you're getting serious.
I'm ready.
There we go.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
And then we revived Law.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
I mean, that doesn't really change the fact that the Zoogles on this cliff.
Get going. Shion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It
Alpha
helps if you try
Snowflake.
not to look up
Hello,
or down.
Raiders. Thank you for the raid.
Silent determination.
Oh,
Talking too much will only waste energy.
how was
and
your
burn you out.
stream?
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogle's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you
Yeah, you finished Ada's
You'll only be
campaign.
encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could
how you
all
do it?
fly like Huro?
Yes!
I
That's how you
bet
do
even
it.
the refugees who didn't make it
Let's
would
go.
have made it to Thistleum that way.
How was Ada's campaign?
Until we magic
You
dispel
finished
wind.
it?
Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
Ah. Wow. It was always nice looking your chat. It was a while since streaming. We were doing college. And I was kicking your butt. So. It's understandable you don't stream often. Gotta beat up these elementals. Bunny Raiders and Ironclad Knight. I play a lot of JRPGs. Like Pokemon. Oh. I'm dead.
Not against the worthy, opponent.
Really, I get better at fighting these battles. Dying.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't
Move
we?
up.
What can I say?
So
Had
nice.
a good partner.
I will show off the team we have. We have our Devil Dog, Alphen. We have our Dog Cat Mage, Winwell. We have our Blind Fighter. It was originally a Wolf Bunny, but I switched his accessories to bandages. We have our pretty boy, Devil Dolheen, with his magical girl staff. And we have our smart cattail Swordsman. And rough pushing through. It's good. Hopefully it gets easier. Ooh, there's a lot of silver chunks in that one. Ooh, more money. Can the game give me a teleport?
We're so high up.
How do I? There's a chest there I want. Don't I? Oh, we dealt with the boss, so I don't have to worry about any surprise encounters. Might kick my butt. Ganath Heros, the land of Nod. So pretty. That was destroyed. Oh. Oh. My game closed on me. Well. That sucks. Hmm. That opening song. Yes. Yes. Load auto save 1. This should be
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Yes, yes, okay.
It helps if you.
I'm too tired.
Okay, it's saved after the boss fight. Okay, let me do a save. Okay. Try to avoid the enemies that I don't need to fight. Try to get back to loading in that new realm. I don't know why it closed on me. Okay. Loading. Okay. It's pretty. Ganeth Harris. I don't want to skip. Do the skip option because I don't know if it'll go past any. Deja vu.
We did it.
There we go.
We've reached the top of the mountain.
Okay, got the skip.
My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's
Oh.
it. That's the Legion. The seat of Volran's
Alright.
power.
We're back.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Haros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volran became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volran's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate.
Just
Volran told us to come find him.
bust open the front door like, honey, I'm
Let's do
home.
this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
Oh,
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstance.
we got in the realm. Do another save.
Says we're
Heal.
better.
Heal
Sorry.
everybody.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia. Across.
Let's see what's
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volran wanted with her anyway?
something
Going by what he said
inappropriate.
back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary
Based on that
target is
smirk he
Alpha.
had in the cutscene.
Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way
mean-
he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Yeah, I mean, we
Let's just hope
did
he's
get
keeping his
shot in the
perverted
face and
tendencies in
just
check.
smiled.
Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to.
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh,
Sorry.
I have no idea if the juice is still going. It is, okay. Quick talking.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
you're still awake.
Windmill, let me hold Hoodle.
I've always been something of an
Let me
eye
hold the owl.
ever since back when I was someone's
Give
property.
me the owl.
Turning in for the night
baby
only
boy.
made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact,
You were hiding,
not
Alphen.
at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day.
I'm surprised Alphen
It doesn't
read
make
fairy
any sense
tales
if you think about it. Studying
Seeing
the very thing you're being persecuted for.
in a realm where all he
But that's what we
knew
did.
was
Just like our parents and
push the
their parents before
minecarts,
them.
push the rocks,
Honestly, I don't even
keep
know
doing
how far
it.
back it goes.
If
whipped,
memory serves,
whipped again,
mages have been the stuff of legend for
back to
ages.
sleeping.
Even as
back
far
to
back
work.
as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah,
Awkward silence.
I'm counting on you, Alphen.
Got close to the windmill. At what point can I hold the baby? I want to hold the owl.
I want to go back to bed.
And I can. Oh, actually, sell that. Ooh, $4,000. Ooh. I do. Aw. I guess I could sell these happy bottles. Level 9. Best. How are my sheep doing? Yeah, so I gotta get all the way over there. I'm gonna leave it off here. Also because I would like to give my PC a chance to rest. I don't know if it's gonna crash again. But thank you, Knights, for joining on me. Thank you, Alpha Snowflake, for the read. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. Tune in next time as we get into the city after bust into the front gate like a barbarian. Cause who stealth? Until then, hope everybody has a good night. I'll see you next time.